Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Omid. I'm here on this very nice sunny June 14th giving you a video update. Video. Yeah, so anyways, today I'm going to show you how I get the graphics done for my game. And I do use some pretty expensive tools, but the principles that I use can be applied to anybody using any kind of hardware they choose to use. Assuming that you have Illustrator or Photoshop, because that's what I'm working in. So yeah. And I'm going to take you over to my workstation right now. Let me flip you around here. Here we are in my kitchen. This is where I do my graphics and artwork. This is the main tool I use. It's a Wacom Cintiq. It's basically a screen that you can draw on, and I mount it on an arm so you can swivel it. It's pretty cool, pretty convenient. I use the stylus to draw with. I've hooked it up to a MacBook Pro so that I can store my data. And I like to stand when I do my work, so. Here we are in Illustrator. Let me pull up a character for you. This is Lyle. He's an alias for Kyle in real life. He's going to be in my game. And the way he's constructed, essentially, is he's this self-contained image with all these body parts. And this keeps it modular, so if I ever want to create like another position, this is like his running position, it's a standing position. You know, I can pull apart these body parts and recreate something new easily from it. And here in the symbols panel, you can see I can just as easily drag one of these, say like a Lyle head, over to the document, and bam, there it is. Say you want to create one of these symbols to use in your game. Well, first you'd have to draw it out. I don't know, it's some kind of a gobbly-goo type thing. And then you'd select it, and over here in the symbols library, you click this little tab and click new symbol. And you want to make it a graphic. Movie clip is just for if you want to import it later into Flash and it has multiple frames. We're not too concerned with that right now, especially since the game is going to take care of the frames. You give a name right now for new symbol. And it has its own layer down here. So there's my gobbly-goo, and it's also been imported into the symbols library. So now what we want to do, once that's all squared away, is import this into Photoshop so that we can resize it for the proper resolution. Picking the right resolution to import your graphics under can be quite a tough choice, especially since all these devices have different resolutions, like your iPad, your iPhone, iPhone 4. So you really have to do trial and error to try to figure out what works best and what you like in your game. I'm going to go ahead and copy over my Lyle character into Photoshop. I'm just going to select him and go edit, copy. And here's the document I created that is the same resolution as an iPhone 4 screen. It's 960 by 640. So let's edit, paste, and it asks you what you want to paste as. Smart Object's fine, pixels are good too, it doesn't really matter. Just click OK, and you can scale them down to whatever looks good on the screen. Looks about right. And I can go ahead and click place. I went ahead and placed a standing pose of the Lyle character in the same document and aligned them both to the top left corner. What this will be in the end is something called a sprite sheet, which is essentially a big image file that contains all the actions and frames of this one character. So then I can tell the code to just pick the frame that it needs to be during the correct time. That's pretty much it for this tutorial, so stay tuned for more updates. Coming soon. And here's that dance again. Video.